This is our finished final word on the subject. Send this to the King of England so that we can tell him, here's why we're fighting you right now. Now finally we have managed to put into eloquent words the reason why we are engaged in this revolution. The reason why our motivations for rebelling against the authority of the monarchy. State your independence, but you can't just say it, you have to declare it. So they wrote it down and they declared our independence, and they sent it off in a formal official way to the King of England so that he could know here's why the colonies are in revolt. Because they believe that freedom is not a thing they are taking from me, the king would say to himself upon reading this, but rather freedom is a thing which is given to them by their Creator, an inalienable right, this right that cannot be taken from men. Setting aside the hypocrisy of them being mostly slaveholders, set that aside. The principle was true. They may not have upheld it for a while, but the principle is there, that all men have within them the capacity to do and to live as God would have them do and live, and to follow what they would have. And so they ratified that document, and they signed it and sealed it, and they sent it off to the King of England to be rejected, of course, but whatever. That statement at the top of the back seal is basically the prayer for God to favor this American endeavor of ours. Throughout our history, we have failed sometimes to live up to being godly. And yet we, in the midst of that, on the one hand, on the other hand, say, God bless America, and we kind of call into question whether we even mean those words. But at least there in the beginning, as they ushered in the American experiment, they recognized the need to at least ask God to favor our endeavors. But their asking that was limited to winning earthly freedom over an English king for a specific nation in the Western Hemisphere. So I tell you, a greater prayer is here. Listen to Paul, Colossians 1:10. So that you might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, fruitful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of God. To whom is he speaking? You? Yes, but not just you. He's speaking to the Russian Christian. He's speaking to the Ukrainian Christian. He's speaking to the Chinese Christian. He's speaking to the South Korean Christian, to the Taiwanese Christian, to the Mexican Christian, to the Canadian Christian, to every Christian who ever has been or ever shall be. You, Christian, you, part of mankind, made in the image of God, you make it your central thesis to do all things that are pleasing to the Lord. Your every endeavor, your every action, you're probably never going to build a country. What are you going to do? Whatever it is, make it well pleasing to the Lord. Seek the favor of God.